Welcome back, guys. Kibla Ahmed Art here. Got G-Man in Hong Kong.
What's happening, guys? G-Man out here. What's happening, Kibs?
Yes, all good, bro. This is podcast number 39, The Brothers Geek Out. We've been doing it on a weekly basis since last year. You guys have joined us on the journey. Actually, I think officially it'll be next month or the month. Actually, was it a week that Idris was born or week after?
That we started?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, there's 52 weeks in a year, so once we get to number 52, that makes a year, bro.
Shit, when is
we're
that?
We're number 38 now, right?
When was that? October?
Shit, I can't remember, bro, but we're number 39 now, so do the math, bro, number 13, so 13 weeks from now will be 1 year. So, actually, you're right, it is probably when Idris, just after.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah,
13 weeks from now, we're talking about, September, October, November. Just say roughly around November. Early November.
It's all good, all good. Alright, guys. She's still around. Told you, anywhere in the world. Somebody did comment, but it didn't make no sense. So, like, it didn't... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I read that comment. I don't know if that person wanted it. I think it was more of a... It was more, I don't know what it was, man. Just Disney, it just fucked. I don't know. I think it was like a fuck Disney type thing. They're all rapists or something.
Yeah, something like that. So I don't know. Anyway, so guys, I've still got this available. I want to give this to anybody around the world just to say thank you for always watching our podcast. It means the world. You guys have supported the channel as well, and the channel is growing, like, slowly, and I'm having good people on there that's watching. So that plays a massive difference. Just to kind of cover like what we do on a weekly basis, and me and Gilman, always doesn't matter where we are, if it's Birmingham or Hong Kong or Singapore or wherever, we do this weekly podcast to share our thoughts on the geek culture. So movies, comic books, cinema, gaming, and products and things that we love the most, the geeky culture. So today we are going to cover a few things. And we will start off with Tom Hardy has signed up for 3 movies, bro. Venom.
3 Venom movies?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Including this one? So
yes.
this will be 3-part series?
This will be a trilogy.
Okay.
So,
well, let's see how this one goes. It's weird how they, because we don't even know how this one is, right? And so they've changed so much things. It's not in the Spider-Man universe or the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Venom is not taking its things. It hasn't come from Spider-Man. It's a whole new thing.
Yeah.
This could affect the fan base. We had Dax on a couple weeks ago, and he's a true fan, and he's going to give it a chance, no doubt about it. But he was generally not happy with the fact that they took it away from Spider-Man, because that's what he grew up with. He loves it for that fact. Yeah. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this one. And then we'll see what happens. But, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, no, so see what they do. I mean, they always pre-plan ahead to find out exactly who goes for it, who doesn't go for it. So that's an interesting one. Another one, just to let you guys know, DC has released a book of the Autonomy of the Metahumans that came out this week. You could get that on pre-order on Amazon, and it will explain, different parts of the body, the superpowers and stuff like that, which is an interesting book. I may get it. It's not on my list at the moment now. Need to save the monies. But I'm sure I'll get a good review from one of my friends. I think the Geeker Still has got one already. So if he's done a quick review, I'll put that in our description box and you can check it out from there. Big massive shout out for him for doing Geeky August. Getting to put some really cool posts up, and it's bringing up new followers as well. So guys, massive thank you for that. Fox have promised that the new Predator movie is going to be an R-rated movie, so we're going to see some guts and blood. What do you think?
Ever since Logan, boy, they just want to make everything R-rated.
I know. Well, they have to, anyway. I mean, I suppose they can.
It's okay, we can make things violent. Yeah.
Can you imagine, bro, like the past 10 years in cinema, nothing has been like over 18. Like, you got the independent movies that are 18, but the mainstream... Yeah. Mainstream studios have stayed like PG-13, 15 highest. For, dirty comedy, but action films and Expendables should really be an 18.
Yeah.
But it's a PG-13 with that much 15? Blood. No, bro, that's a PG-13.
What?
Yeah.
The way they chop up people and cut up people and shoot up people and shit.
PG-13.
Holy shit. Well, I think cinema's changed and the culture's changed. Like, like back in the days, like, you know.
Excuse me. Mm.
Yeah, the culture's changed, especially with movies, you know. Like, in a PG movie, I don't think you would see anything sexual. You wouldn't hear any swear words. Now, you know, in these PG, you hear the F-bomb here and there, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And I think...
Sorry, bro, you're breaking up.
No.
Yeah. If you could say that again, you kind of broke up there.
Much has changed, and I think the movie in the last 10 years is trying to top up audiences from all ages.
Yeah.
Get the monies, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
So
Can you
I
hear me?
don't know. I think they're still... hello?
I'm still here, bro.
Alright, can you hear what I'm saying, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear what you're saying now.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying the culture changed from back in the day. Most of these films would be 18 back in the days. Now, you know, they're just bringing them down. And I don't think that's right, man. Again, it's educating. It might be educating kids wrong with certain swear words or sexual content and shit like that, violence, all that sort of stuff, you know? But yeah, R-rated's good, bro. And remember, this is Predator's going to go over Fox then, not Fox. If it's Fox now, that means Predator, that's another piece of content that Marvel's going to take. Disney's going to take.
I know.
Yeah. So
it's
anyway,
interesting what Disney are going to do with some of these characters. Because the Predator and Alien, they're not PG characters, man. You can't make them into a Disney cartoon and shit, you know what I mean? But did you see that image I put up on my Instagram of... Actually, let me find it, man. I was cracking up. I don't know why. But it was like... Now that Disney own 20th Century Fox... Let me find this, bro. I was dying.
The Predator movies in the last 10 years honestly have not been as... Oh shit, that's jokes.
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. So no, yeah, you're right.
But in the last 10 years, they haven't been amazing. I mean, that first Predator movie would... Again, this is 80s classic, but the first Predator movie was just amazing, man. Just classic.
Yeah.
Great cast. Great about it. Now, I don't know, it just seems basic.
It's hard. I mean, I'll be honest, bro. Like, with movies now... They're always quick to jump on a sequel. It's all about the franchisee, yeah? It's about where they go with it from now. And that's the scary part of it. Movies that had individuality, like Predator, like that movie is an all-time classic, yeah? But the problem is now is that because it's a franchisee, it's stuck with the stigma of these bad movies coming out. And I really hate the fact it's doing that. It's like there's talks of a Back to the Future 4. There's no need for it now. We don't need it now. We don't need to see these old casts all together. We don't need it. The 3 they done was perfect. Leave it as that. So, like, you know, I don't know, it's hard. It's like what they did with Ghostbusters, man. That was a complete fuck up. Like,
terrible.
Why did they waste their time making that movie, man? It was just so shit. Like, even for an avid fan, you're like, I know you're trying to build up new fans. There's ways of doing it, but that movie was shit.
They shouldn't have called it Ghostbusters. They should have called it something else. I don't know, but it was pathetic. Everything about that movie, I don't wanna diss it too much, but everything about that movie was stupid. Even that smart humor, they would say it was funny. I mean, you put Chris Hemsworth and he's dark guy, and you could shit like butt into a wall.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, that's like pathetic humor. That's not even good humor. That's stupid humor. When 2018, you can't make that kind of dumb humor.
No, that's right.
But yeah, I mean...
Yo, G-Man. Stop for a second. Let me call you back, because the connection's poor. We can't see you. I'm just going to ring you back, okay? G-Man? Little technical difficulties, guys. Sorry about that. No, it's not picking up. Sorry about the technical. G-Man. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I'm just waiting for my laptop to reconnect.
Okay.
Yeah, so little technical difficulties, man. What was the last bit you were on?
What was I saying, bro? Yeah, Ghostbusters was basic, and I was just gonna talk about classic movies, and I saw Meg the other day, so I wanted to compare that to something.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. So, can you see me? I can't see you though, by the way.
I'm not on the laptop. I'm ringing on my phone, so I'm gonna hang up in a second. I'm just waiting for it to connect. All right, let me try and ring you from the laptop, okay?
All right, cool.
All right, safe.
Hello, is that better?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know what's wrong with the connection, man. It's a bit weak at the moment, man. It's quite bad.
Shit. Do we have to start again?
No. It's fine, man. Let's try and push through. It's still recording. I can still hear you.
Okay.
You've just frozen, so I don't know what's up, but that's fine. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. If you guys went through that, I don't know. There's something seems to be wrong with the connection. But other than that, G-Man, we were talking about classic films before we got interrupted, and you were gonna say.
I'm just saying, I watched Meg the other day, right?
Yeah.
Jason Statham. The film is fucking basic, right?
Yeah.
But the reason why I wanted to go, I just wanted to see a shark movie. Listen, I'm scared of the ocean. I hate sharks. I'm scared, right? So I just thought I'd go anyway, kind of put to myself.
Yeah. G-Man, it's gone again, bro. Hello?
This is basic. What the fuck is going on today?
I have no idea, man. It just keeps saying poor connection, and
it's fine from my side. It's saying fine from my side.
Yeah, it just keeps saying poor connection on my side. So hold up, let me see. Keep going, bro. Let's do this. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties we're having at the moment. I have no idea why this is happening. G-Man?
Saying, like, example, that fucked up my ocean life. And I'm trying to, like, Steven Spielberg is a genius. The way that photography, everything about it, the shark, because obviously it was like a robotic shark, right? The props and everything.
That's right.
It looked so real and put a fear in me for the ocean and sharks, right? He's done a great job.
Yeah.
But a movie like Meg, all this dick shit. I'm like, what is would ever scare me?
Yeah.
This stuff. Be in the ocean because of it's like that ocean life. It's got nothing to do with a big shark movie. So I'm just kind of comparing it. Like movies, the way.
G-Man, sorry, bro. This is becoming really bad. You're breaking up like crazy. Let me just do microphone, speakers, test, audio. G-Man, what I'm gonna do, yeah, because it seems like I don't know what's wrong. I'm gonna call you back again one more time, yeah. G-Man, hello. G-Man, it keeps connecting to my phone.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, it keeps connecting to my phone. Oh, Skype, man, so shit. I'm just gonna restart it again, bro.
Yeah, I done my internet. I restarted mine. Everything seems fine, bro, from my side.
Yeah, it's probably this side, man.
Now,
It's my laptop, to be honest.
Now it's saying poor connection. But that's maybe because it's connected to your phone.
Bro, I'm gonna do it from. I'm just gonna do voice only today, yeah? Yeah, I can't. It's too much issue to do the video.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. Let me hang this up and I'll call you for. Call me again when I hang up.
Cool.
Alright, so bye. G-Man. Keeps connecting to my phone, man. Hold up, let me log out.
Hello, hello, hello.
How's it going, bro? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Should we do voice only or video?
We're gonna do it like this, man, because you sound much better.
Alright, should I keep my video off then?
Yeah, keep your video off, bro.
Alright, cool.
Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Skype is playing up, and it'll probably be internet connection as well. I gotta say they don't have a steady stream here sometimes, so it's a bit all over the place. But we're gonna continue. We're gonna hear Gilman's voice along the way. You'll probably still see me in the video as well. So we were talking about old school films, but yeah, Gilman was watching Meg. If you could give that brief description you gave before, bro.
Just saying, yeah. So old school films, man. There was something about the way they filmed them, the cinematography, the music, everything about it. Just I think using Jaws again as an example. I think Steven Spielberg fucked up sharks for a lot of people. He gave a bad rep to sharks, right? And he done a great job on it.
Yeah.
So great that, like I said, for me personally, I do not like the ocean because of that movie Jaws.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I swim in the swimming pool and it messes me up just because of what he portrayed in the movie.
Yeah.
These days, movies and stuff don't have that same effect. So, for example, I watch Meg, right? That after watching that, I was like, all right, well, all the CGI, the story, the unrealisticness of it, I'm like, well, this will never scare me from the ocean. It's basic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's something to do with old school movies, not just like Jaws, but like, you know, you have Predator, which I found scary when I was young. You know, Aliens, even some of those crazy ones like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the ones they made back then, for example. But I would genuinely be scared thinking someone's running up Tottenham with a fucking leather face and chainsaw. But now you watch them these days, you're just like, well, that's obviously an unrealistic thing. I don't know if it's got something to do with our age, but I do feel that it's got more to do with the cinematography and shit.
No, you're right. You're right.
Exorcist for me personally, bro, film fucked my life up.
Yeah.
Fuck Exorcist, bro. But that was made back in the 70s or whatever, late 70s or early 80s, right?
Yeah.
That's scary as fuck, bro. Like, that film scares the shit out of me, bro. All these new movies, yes, they're scary. I don't watch them, but that's purely because of what Exorcist did. You see what I'm saying?
No, of course.
So, old school movies, man, I mean, I will never get them back, and we're grateful for the new ones because obviously if we didn't have technology, then we might not have the Avengers and Justice League and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, still grateful for the new stuff. It's just when you reboot old shit and you lose the content of it, the true contentness of it, you're like, well, you know,
it's a waste of time.
It could ruin the franchise.
It could ruin it, yeah, of course. It's very difficult, man, and it's a touchy subject as well, and I don't think people understand the fact that there's a reason why we have a bond with all of this stuff. Is because the classic movies gave it to us. So, like, if they did a remake of, like, Weird Science and shit like that, you're like, fuck, man, you can't remake movies like this. Like, we've already seen it once. You don't need to see it again, you know?
Yeah.
I've got a couple of
the worst thing, you know what the worst thing can be? The worst thing that could possibly happen? Say, for example, use Ghostbusters, for example. Someone in this generation now thinks that is the Ghostbusters movie. Do you know what I'm trying to say? When they think Ghostbusters, they're going to see that and think that. When you're like, no, actually, here's a movie from the 1980s. This was the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
But do you know what's crazy, though? Do you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
So when we watch, for example, The Magnificent Seven, we enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington, all them guys, right? Brilliant film.
Yeah.
When Dad sits there and watches that, he looks at us, he's like, nah. The original I know is from the 1960 or 50, whatever that one was made. So, do you know what? It's kind of like that in a way.
No, it is. But if you think about it, it goes back even further. When, what's his name? Seven Samurais. It's based on that story by Akira. I can't remember the guy's name, but... You know, it's stories like that will always. I don't know.
But you know the point I'm trying to say. Dad will look at us with that. Yeah. Same with 310 to Yuma.
Yeah.
Was it that one?
Yeah.
Right? Even though I remember Dad spoiled it before we even watched it.
Yeah.
But same thing. He would watch those and he'd be like, yeah, it was okay, but nothing will beat the classic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To him, his 310 to Yuma is the one that was back in the whatever it was, 60s or whatever.
Yeah.
So almost like that, the same thing's happening. He'll be looking at us and he'll be like, nah, you guys are basic. You don't know shit about these movies.
Yeah.
Where we're looking at someone who thinks Ghostbusters is the one that just came out. You know, it's the same generational thing, man. So, I don't know, man.
It's a difficult one.
Yeah, it's difficult.
It is difficult. All right, man, moving on. So, guys, this is going to be, again, I think it's going to be a conversation for the next year again. Doesn't seem to come out of our list, but... Trailer for the Avengers 4 expected to arrive in November.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We haven't even seen a trailer for Captain Marvel yet.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, did you see some of the Easter eggs, new Easter eggs coming out for Avengers? So, the big guy, Black Dwarf.
Yeah.
When he's in the city, apparently he has a ribbon or something from Miss Marvel's cloth tied up to him. Did you see that online?
I saw it, but I didn't look into it too much.
I read about it. To be honest, I didn't rewatch the movie to find that scene, but it was an Easter egg, like that he's got some sort of cloth that resembles Miss Marvel's costume. So I wonder if in that movie she's going to be going against the Black Order or even him, the Black Dwarf.
Yeah.
I think that's the name. But anyway, yeah, well, bro, we need. Oh my god, the Avengers 4 trailer. I mean, I'm already getting pumped. But yeah, we need to get a trailer for Miss Marvel
Miss
first.
Marvel as well, definitely. We definitely need that. Captain Marvel needs.
I reckon. When is Aquaman coming out? November?
December.
I got some weird feeling, man. Marvel's just gonna be like, yeah, you'll bring out your movie and we'll kind of top that with just a trailer. Like that's how fucked up they are. Like they will bring out a whole movie and then probably put the Avengers Infinity War trailer, Avengers 4 trailer out and be like, cool, our trailer just destroyed your movie. I don't know, man. Marvel might do something funny.
Yeah, they're always like that. Definitely like that. Next thing was Hans Zimmer to be scoring the new Wonder Woman movie.
Wicked. My favorite music composer.
Yeah.
Love his music, bro. To this day, I listen to the Last Samurai soundtrack. To this day, that is my favorite piece of music of all time.
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer's great. So he's gonna do. I think who done the original soundtrack? I mean, that's kind of stuck with her for now.
No, it is. I think they're gonna kind of use it and utilize it. His name was George Williams something. I can't remember the name of his full name, but it'd be interesting, man. 1984 would be a retro feel. I think Hans Zimmer will do something epic with that, definitely.
I think so, but remember, man, they've already built a soundtrack for her. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, he'll still put that in there, bro. The Warner Brothers own that element, so they'll definitely have that element still in there.
You know, Marvel will need to somehow steal him and do a soundtrack for one of their movies.
So true. They do need to. They do need to. What else happened this week, man? Big Bang Theory, man. End of the season. Finished. Cancelled. Don't know why, but I didn't read into it that much because it's more. I never really followed it.
No, if it was on TV, I'd just leave it on.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. So I didn't really follow it. So it wasn't a big thing for me to hear it. But everybody's going a bit crazy. But yeah, for me it wasn't nothing major. It was just another. It was like how Friends was. I never followed Friends. If it was playing in the background, you'd sit down, you'd watch it. That's it. You wouldn't be like, I'm moist, man, I need to go watch it.
But remember, there's a lot of people that probably are invested in it, invested in the time, in the characters. So those are the ones that are probably making noise and whatnot. So in a way, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for us, it's not that big. Like I said, I would watch it because if it was on, it's not like it was so shit I had to turn it off. I would actually genuinely enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I would follow. It's not something that I followed.
No,
so, yeah.
Yeah.
They were big DC fans, though. I remember just watching the show and always seeing like these DC figures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Big fans of that. So,
big
fans.
It's
kind of cool. Comic book fans.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, dude. Mash up. That's about it, bro, man. I mean, I haven't got...
Did we talk about the Star Trek? Both the Chris's are not going to join?
Yeah, so that's another part of the news as well. That's going to cause problems.
I think I had to do with money, right? They're both superstars now, right? Like high. They're both big actors now, right? So I think it had to do with money. So I mean, it's a bit messed up. I mean, because Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Right. Legendary character in the Star Trek franchise. To replace him was a hard move, and I think Chris Pine done a great job.
Yeah.
Now, if you can't get him back, and you're gonna, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? That's difficult. You can't change him again, and it's a hard character to replace, man.
Very, very.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with that franchise, but I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, man. To be honest, because we've all got used to seeing that character, so it will be very hard for us to watch that again without having that character there. Now, it may cause a chain reaction of the other actors not coming back as well.
Well, let's hope they figure it out, bro.
No, definitely.
Money talks.
Definitely.
Let's hope they figure it out. Because I actually enjoyed that. I wasn't a trekkie, bro. That movie got me into the franchise.
No,
so,
same here.
And I think old school fans generally enjoyed
it as well, yeah.
that movie too.
Yeah, definitely.
So
they did.
I think he done a great job, like in reserving its current fan base and getting new fans. Because I was a new fan to Star Trek because of those movies.
Same here, exactly here.
Yeah.
I was never much of a Trekkie, but those movies kind of. I mean, the way J.J. Abrams did it was he knew that he wanted to get everybody back together again. Like, you know, he wanted to get new fans, like he did with Star Wars as well, bro. It was all about the kids, bro. Monies. Studios want the monies.
Yeah, well, but we've seen, for example, though, with the Star Wars franchise kind of losing its edge, and the Star Trek franchise actually maintaining its edge, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think the Star Trek franchise, they need to. I think they should invest. You're maintaining your edge. I say invest in the monies and pay them.
Yeah.
But then if you pay them high, then you're gonna have to pay everyone else because there's other people you got to pay. I don't know, man. But
it's a bit greedy business, bro. Greedy business.
Business is business.
Yeah, exactly. Business, in the words of Javed.
The words of Javed, the classic words of Javed.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, this week, what can I say? I could catch up with quickly. I got to see Equalizer 2, Denzel Washington, Antoine. Antoine Fuqua. He's a good director. This one's more of a personal movie. Definitely, I don't know, man.
Worth watching? No spoilers. I'm gonna watch it. It hasn't come out here.
You watch it and then we can then give your thoughts on it. I mean, I'm not. Now I've started to use my Instagram live page more, and I gave a brief review on that. Just like, you know, it's more of a personal movie, and I'll keep it as that. There is one movie I do want to talk about, and it didn't come out in UK cinemas. I know it only came out in some cinemas across the world. But I watched a movie called Bilal yesterday, A New Breed of Hero. It's an animation movie based on the first black man that did the azan in the Islamic religion.
Oh, okay.
G-Man, it's on the HD, so check it out. This movie was so good, bro. The animation was beautiful. The story of Bilal is amazing. You know, a slave that went through so much hardship in his life to find the path of Islam and go on his journey to become one of the well-known warriors, and for him, his beautiful voice to be heard across Saudi Arabia as well. His story went on for, you know, centuries. You know, it's based on a true story. It is dramatized. It's an animation at the end of the day, so they want it to be child friendly, but it was quite violent as well, bro. Like, you know, they went for a lot of battles between Medina and Mecca, and I didn't really think that this animation would show the parts of, you know, the idols around Mecca. You know, inside the Mecca was idols as well. They gave you the story of Hamza. You know what, bro? It was a really good movie, man. I was quite tear-jerking at times because, you know, this is what I believe in. This is my religion. You know, these people suffered. You know, slavery was something that was, you know, Prophet Muhammad came and abolished as well. Like, you know, he gave people their own freedom, bro, man. It was a really touching story, man. Really It was all about, like, you know, we as human beings, we doubt ourselves. We don't have much faith, and it was about chains. We chain ourselves with doubts and worries and fears and you know, thinking other people are bigger than us. Not bigger than us, you know, higher than us. You know, like there's a hierarchy chart, but we're not, man. I mean, Islam came and showed equality. That was the main thing.
I mean, some of the beautiful... Yeah, sorry to cut you, man. But yeah, no, I mean, that should be the true word and meaning of Islam, right? These days, there's so much shit that goes on about it, negative shit. But if you really look at the true beauties of or any religion, just say any religion, right?
Yeah.
It all comes down to that, the equality, the treating a good human being and how things should be. Unfortunately, you right, bro?
Yeah, man. Go on, keep going.
Okay, you choked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the equality and what was I gonna say? Just how to treat other human beings. I'm like, if you follow the religion on its true positive path, like the world would be perfect. You know what I'm trying to say? Not saying that I'm not saying if you don't believe in a religion you're fucked up, and I'm not saying that, right? Because people still have good morals and whatnot. But when you look at when you take the just the positives from it, it's absolutely beautiful. And like some of the examples is like, for example, like I don't know, like I'm just looking at like when you see Muhammad Ali praying, he's in a mosque, he's on the floor just like everyone else, side by side. Someone else who's in the world's eyes is just a normal person.
Yeah.
And you see Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all time, such a famous person, an amazing person, and he's sitting there on the floor in the same spot, praying side by side. The general man, he's a black man praying next to a white man. I think Malcolm X even, when obviously he followed Nation of Islam, right, which has nothing really to do with Islam. It's again, it's that's a side piece, corrupt ISIS type shit. Anyway, so he always thought the white man was the devil. The white man was the devil until he done a Hajj and he went to Mecca and he was like, hold on, there's white Muslims. I'm breaking bread with Chinese Muslims. I'm praying right next to white and all these sort of Muslims, and he came back like, wait, this is the true Islam. Like we should all stick together.
Yeah.
And so again, like it was from the mentality of no Black Power. Not Black Panthers, like Nation of Islam, blah, 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 white people can't help. He saw the true Islam and he came back and he saw that we all are the same. And then the Nation of Islam fucked him up and killed him. But, you know what I'm saying, like the pureness of Islam and religions can be beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunately do you know what, again, you got to see people as individuals because there have been holy wars because no, my way is the way and your way is not the way. And, people have their own personal truths and beliefs, but it's individuals that fuck it up from all angles, and they can corrupt other individuals, and that's when holy wars and shit happens in the name of Islam and any other religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I could go on for this for ages, bro. But yeah, I'll check out this movie, man.
No, sorry, bro. I'm kind of thrown off guard there. My neck's hurting. No, it's a great movie. Really touching. Me and my wife really enjoyed it. I am going to do a separate review on this and put it up on the channel. I just felt like it was really important, man, and it was nice to see, something that our children can watch. You know what I mean? Like you get, you got all these fairy tale stories and the rest of it, but to have a real life story about Bilal and the wars that went on during that time, when the message was getting passed around about one God. You know what I mean? Bro, it's a really good movie, man. You'll love it. Absolutely love it. Very touching. And I don't know, man. It was a nice connection to... It was a nice thing to know, bro. Like, there's most Islamic stories we don't know as growing up as Westerners. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was nice to see that. And I'd praise the director, the animators, the actors that did this movie as well. You really put a good story to it, and not really good story. It's based on a true story. It's like, you really put effort into this, and I was hoping to see this in the big screen in cinema, and it didn't come out here. And I wouldn't know why, because like the movie doesn't really promote it. It doesn't promote Islam. It's really telling the story about what Bilal went through before he became a Muslim. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't flood it with Islamic. Islamic jargon. There's not much Arabic in it. You don't even hear things Islamic in it. It's got the Arabic culture in there. The movie was more based on his story, the slave who freed himself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sounds interesting, and I really want to watch this now, man.
Yeah.
And I think, if it doesn't contain the Islamic stuff, then I think that's a good thing. A good thing to help tell his story.
Yeah.
Because I think people who are not Islamic or don't want to hear that shit, they'll just naturally be like, nah, that's some Islamic shit, I don't want to hear it. But if you avoid that and just talk about the story, that's brilliant. I think that's a great way to approach it.
It did bug me a little bit. Me and wifey were talking about it yesterday as well. Like, I'm gonna read more up into it. And it did bug us a little bit, thinking, they didn't really push that. But then I was like, babe, the director was really trying to tell his story.
Yeah.
Yeah, Islam
and that's what's most important.
Yeah. Islam plays a part of it, and they do mention Islam, but they don't say Islam, and they don't say... you just hear the righteous... It's righteous, bro. It's a righteous movie.
Yeah.
It's definitely one to catch and enjoy, bro, when you get the chance.
Yeah, and I think that's a good way. You shouldn't be preaching... I mean, how do I put it in the right words, man? I don't think you should be preaching upon people Islam. If you want to tell stories about certain people, positive people within, you can talk about them as an individual. You see what I'm saying? I use the Prophet Muhammad as an example, right? You could talk about him as an individual. Don't worry about Islam and whatnot. And if someone's inspired by him as an individual, they'll naturally be grasped towards Islam. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll naturally be like, oh man, this guy's an amazing guy, and he follows this path. Let me just find out more about him. But when you just throw a whole ideology down someone's head, they're gonna be like, well, I don't know, man. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, it could put people off. So I think it's a great approach.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good approach. The more I thought about it, the more I enjoyed it. Definitely.
Nice. I need to check it out for sure.
Yeah, one to definitely check, bro. Okay. All right, bro.
Anything else? Mile 22 came out in Hong Kong. I'm gonna try and catch it this week if I can.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that's about it, really. I mean, other than that, I haven't seen nothing else. I was gonna try and catch the Meg, but it's bank holiday weekend, so I'm gonna.
Oh, nice.
We got a lot of stuff to clean up and sort out, so I'm just gonna clean up around the house, bro, and then that's about it. Chill, man. Probably catch a Netflix movie. Chill.
The Deadpool copy on the HD. Is that basic? Is that the uncut one?
Should be, bro. It should be.
Okay.
But let me know. I don't know yet. I've got it on pre-order, so I'll find out once I watch it.
Oh, so you haven't seen it? You haven't even seen it yet?
No, bro. No TV at all at the moment, man. So yesterday evening we got to sit down and watch a movie or two. I went to cinema to watch Equalizer 2, and that was about it, really.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's probably my plan for the rest of the day, bro. Just gonna chill, order some food, and watch Deadpool, I think.
No, cool, man. Enjoy. And we catch you up during the week, bro, man.
For sure, bro. Cool, man. Awesome.
Guys, again, as I have here, Lara Croft game version Funko Pop 333 to anybody in the world, guys. I will post this out to anybody in the world. All I want is a comment from your favorite movie, book, game, comic book, and just put it in the comments below, and then I'll get in contact with you once you've watched this episode. Massive thank you to you guys, man. New subscribers are absolutely amazing, and we'll be coming to you soon. One love. Peace. Thanks, G-Man.
Peace. Alright, stripes. Peace.